Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Marjorie. Today's video I am participating in the Keep It Simple Sunday Challenge hosted by Melissa from Melissa Makes It DIY. So please go down to the description box for a link to her channel along with the playlist. Here I have some 10-inch Deco mesh rose gold from Craft Outlet. I've got 2 rolls actually. Variety of ribbons from Walmart and Hobby Lobby, a gold wreath frame from Dollar Tree along with some Chanel stems. I've got this product from Chalk Couture and it's a transfer along with some shimmer gold paint, and I've got this matte paint to spray on the finish of the sign. So here I'm just showing you where the section is, and the top 2 rungs and then the bottom, or the inner rungs I should say, along with the outer rungs. On the inner rungs I am attaching a Chanel stem right in the middle, and on the outer 2 rungs I'm going to add 2 Chanel stems, and I do not use any glue to keep it in place because you'll find that once you get all your deco mesh in, then you're pretty much gonna even out. But there's 6 sections and 3 Chanel stems in each, so you need a total of 18 Chanel stems for your wreath frame, not to mention what you need for your bow and for your sign. So here I've already cut my deco mesh in 40-inch lengths, and I did that off screen to make it a little bit faster for you guys. And what I do is I curl one end about 3 times, and I place a clothespin on it, curl it another 3 times on the other end, and then just walk my fingers up to the curls, as you see me doing it here again for you. Now Craft Outlet has some really good quality deco mesh, and this was some pretty thick mesh. It does not fray a lot. Actually, I don't think it really did fray at all. So if you get a chance, get some deco mesh from Craft Outlet. Not sponsored, but I absolutely love their deco mesh. For the price and the quality, it's definitely doable. I've never found a deco mesh I didn't like from there. Now here I cut my 4 ribbons into 14-inch long tails, and I went ahead and dovetailed and trimmed off my edges. So I have 2 sets, the 2.5-inch rose gold and the 1.5 gold ribbon from Hobby Lobby. Then I have this 2.5 white from Hobby Lobby and this 2-inch from the Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree, excuse me, Walmart. So I just alternate each set of ribbons in the Chanel stems as I go along the wreath. So I just find the middle, pinch it, and make sure I put the center of the ribbon in the Chanel stems. And then here, because I know I'm not going to add anything else, I'm taking the end of the Chanel stem and rolling it down to keep it hidden. But you can definitely cut them off if you would like to. Or take a pencil and make little curlicues. Whatever you choose to do is up to you. So once I finish this, then I'm going to take this Chalk Couture transfer. I absolutely love using their products. I'm new to it. And here I'm using their fuzzing cloth, and you basically have to fuzz your new transfers several times to help it not be too sticky and not leave any type of residue on the piece that you're using. Now I have this wooden sign. I couldn't think of what to call it, and I painted it all white with some chalk paint, and then I'm just trying to make sure I get my transfer centered on here really well. And like I said, I'm going to use this shimmer gold. So it has kind of like a glitter look to it. And I'm going to use that to put on to make my sign on my transfers. Now, definitely a little goes a long way here. You don't want to put the paste on there too thick. But I absolutely love that I had bought this product. It's just, to me, it's better than using a stencil. It takes the guesswork out. You don't have the bleeding. Everything comes out nice, crisp, and clean. And I absolutely love it. My main intentions of buying the product was so that I could make my own signs for my wreaths to make sure that they are custom. Now here I'm going to make a really, really simple bow, guys. All I do is take and make a loop, and then right up under it I make another loop. This is all one piece. And then as you see, I flatten the top loop, and then I take a piece of floral wire and I just go ahead and wrap it around there. That makes the 2 loops for your simple bow. And then what I'll do is I will take a little scrap piece of the ribbon. I normally don't do it, but I do it here. Well, first I take the other loop and I cut it in half to make my tails. So simple. One piece flow of the ribbon, and you don't have to do a whole lot of different things with it. Now, as I was saying, I'm going to take and fold over a little scrap piece of the ribbon. Excuse me. And I will just loop it around the middle to cover up that floral wire. Most of the time I really don't do it, but on this one I definitely wanted to give it a really nice finished look, and so I did that. And then what I'll do is I'll just glue it to the top of the picture frame, and then I'll just try to get the little tails where I want them, because I want them to help accent the picture frame, but I don't want it to cover up any of that beautiful embellishment that I had just put on there with the Christmas trees and stuff. I don't want any of that covered. So here I am just finding the placement for my tails, and then I glue it down just to make sure that it doesn't fall or go anywhere else. It stays there. That completes it for the sign. Now here I am making my ribbon. My bow, this is ribbon. I'm going to make my bow for my wreath, and as you can see, I just start off with about a 8 to 10 inch tail, and then I'm just making my loops. And I believe I made these 6 inches. So I'm just making 2 loops and 2 tails. You definitely can make however many loops you want. That's completely up to you. And then I'll continue layering on the different ribbons to make a nice big full bow, and I'll let you watch. So now that once I have all of the layers of ribbon I want on this, then I pull it out, making sure I hold the center very, very tightly, and I just use a Chanel stem. And here I'm trying to center my Chanel stem, make sure it's even on each side for the little tails, and then I twist it on there really, really tight. Now I will say, if you have 20-inch Chanel stems, they might work better for you, but this was just fine for me in order to have the lengths so I can put on the wreath. But I know some people do like working with the longer tails on the Chanel stem. Excuse me, it could just be a little bit easier for you. But if you can find them, or even if you can't find them, you can always cut the another Chanel stem in half, or twist two of them together, just to make sure it's a little longer before you use it. And if you forget, then you can cut one in half and then twist the two halves onto the tails of what you already have your bow on. Now what I'm doing here is just going back through, dovetailing, finishing up all the edges of the ribbon and making it nice and pretty. Then I definitely make sure that I go back in, fluff out the loops, and then for my tails I like to kind of curve them around my top finger, just to give it some more dimension, to make it look nice and full. So it really does make a difference how you fluff your bow, and it takes a little bit of work, but it is very well worth it in the end. So what I also do that I don't show on camera is I do have some rose gold ornaments that I got from the Dollar Tree, and some gold ornaments that I go ahead and add to the wreath as well, and you'll see it in the finished product, but I don't show gluing it on. Now I just really love the colors on this, and I do have another wreath in mind. It's going to be another rose gold, but it's going to be rose gold and black, and I can't wait to make it. It is on my list of wreaths to do, so I have a few other wreaths that I plan on making and for Christmas, and I can't wait to make any of them. So if you like to watch me make wreaths, you can go check out some of the other wreaths that I made so far. I also make swags, centerpieces, and then yes, I do also do regular DIYs as well. So please go check out my channel, and I'm sure you're bound to find something that you like. If you are a regular subscriber, I do want to say thank you so much for supporting me in all my endeavors. This has been a really great journey. I just absolutely love it, and I love your support. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and if you guys would like and comment on my videos, it does help me grow. And I'm just really glad to be a part of this crafting community. It's such a positive, uplifting group. Very rarely is there any negativity, and I personally have not experienced any, and I'm very grateful for that. But I know some have, but that's part of it. And but as long as we can just remember to use positive criticism rather than negativity, that is the best way to go. I definitely know I have lots of areas for improvement, so I'm always open for suggestions, or even if you have ideas for me of wreaths or DIYs you would like to see me do, please let me know in the comment box below. So here is the finished product, and I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. So again, thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a very blessed day.